Welcome to ProMatrix Plus. Today's training is going to be social networking on Facebook. Take some good notes because we have a lot to cover, and this will definitely help build your team. So let's get started with today's training. First of all, social networking, and we're going to talk about social network marketing on Facebook. And what we're going to cover in today's training, talk about how to create an account, how to set up a Facebook account. Now, many of you already have that, but there are a few out there that still don't have a Facebook account. How to create a group. Now, this is very powerful once you're in Facebook because you control your group. Then, how to invite friends and contacts to that group. Then make new friends. It's a vast market out there all around the world. So you want to make new friends. That's your social networking that's going on daily. And then you want to join other groups, existing groups on Facebook that may be promoting other opportunities, something that's similar to what we're doing now. And then you're going to promote ProMatrix Plus. And you're going to do that by creating messages and posting them in your group as well as a lot of the other groups on the internet within Facebook. So how to join Facebook? Well, you want to go to facebook.com, www.facebook.com, as you see on your screen here. The next thing you're going to do is fill out a sign-up form. Now, from time to time, Facebook does change these forms, so it may look a little different from this in the future, but this is typically what they're going to ask for, the information. It may have a totally different look, and that's what Facebook does from time to time. They're notorious for doing that. Continuing now, once you're in Facebook and you're all set up, to the left you're going to see a word called groups. Now, this is a sample of someone already has a few groups already that is similar to what they're doing here with ProMatrix Plus. And you can create a group. And where do you do that? At the bottom there you'll see a link that says Create Group. And when you click on that link, now again these forms change from time to time, you're going to see something like this. On the top, it's going to be a group name. You're going to select your group name, and then there's a place to add members. And what you're doing is you're typing in your friends, people that are already friends of yours on Facebook. If you don't have them, well, you want to start making them. And if you type in like the letter A, all the friends that have the letter A in it will show up, and you just add them. Now, when it comes to the privacy settings of your group, you have a choice of doing open, closed, or secret. I kind of recommend that you're doing a closed group so not everybody can get to your group. They have to be approved to come in, and you can approve them yourself or you can allow the members to approve them, and that's all up in the setup features. Again, you choose what you want to do based on what you see on your screen when you go back there, and these forms do change from time to time. Here's a sample of a ProMatrix Facebook group already in operation. Now you'll have all these features here about events, photos, and files. You want to check this out and see what it's about. Then we're going to get into more detail on another slide about what this notifications link is, and we'll start off with that. When you click on a star next to notifications, because we already saw where notifications was, looks like a little sunburst right over here. When you click on that, you see this drop-down menu. You can add people to the group. You can create an event. Let's say you have some webinar coming on or a meeting you're going to do. You can put that there and invite all your friends or the group members, however you want, and you can go public with it, to that event. And you just follow the instructions. You can also create another group if you want to here, or create your original group if you can't find the group section to the right where it says create a group. So here's one place that you can do it. And you can add them to favorites, or this is where you would remove them to favorites because it's already been added to favorites. There'll be a link there to add that group to the favorites, so it'll be in your navigation to the left on your Facebook page when you log in. Then you can edit your group settings, and if something was bad with another group, you can always report that group. And if somebody puts you in a group that you don't want to be in, that bottom one is leave the group or leave group, and you can leave that group. You don't have to stay with it. Now that notifications link next to that starburst, you have all posts, friends posts, and off. What happens is if you have friends that are posting in other groups or in your group, you're going to get a notification, and I'll show you where that comes up shortly. And every time they post, you're going to get that notification. Some people like to turn that off. Some people just like to see where their friends are posting or they'll do all the posts. I think all the posts may get to be a little annoying. Most people choose friends posts, or they just turn it off because they don't want to see all the notifications they're getting all day long. So that's where it is there, where it says notifications. Next, we have a place where you can add members, and that's here. That's going to be to the right of your group page. All the way to the right, you'll see that. As we said earlier, you can just type in a letter, and if that letter is in one of the names of your friends, it'll show up there. So you just can add them. It may say already a member, you can't add them. Sometimes the people that you want to add to your group may be in too many groups. So if they're in too many groups, what you may have to do is message them and say that I see you wanted to join my group, but I can't add you because you're in too many groups, and they'll let you know when they delete a few groups, and then you can sign them up in your group. The goal is to get as many people in your group as possible. Now, continue with managing your group. When you make a post on your group page, you see the term pinned post. Well, first you got to click on that little arrow here. And when you click on that arrow, that drop-down box appears. And you'll see the words pinned post. That means that'll be the top post on your group page, and it'll remain the top post. So if other people are posting within your group, and that does happen, your post is always at the top. You've pinned it, and that's how it works. Now you can also delete the post if it's old, it's an event that already happened, and you just see everything is self-explanatory here. And the next thing that we're going to show you is how to unpin the post. Again, you click that same arrow pointing down for your drop-down box, because maybe you want to have a new post as your heading post or the first post in your group page. So you would unpin the current post that's pinned, and when that's done, when you create your new post, you go back and you open that drop-down box on that new post, you select pin post, and that'll be your new post that's at the top of your page. Really simple stuff here. It's not rocket science. So now let's look at Facebook in general, how this is all going to work. What is your target market, or who are you targeting? And that could be other networkers. That's a great place to start. So you want to look around for groups that are promoting other opportunities. Communicating is also important, especially with the people that you're introducing to the company. In your back office, there's a message center. Make sure people know about that. And you can communicate that way, or you can do it by email. But I find that communicating pretty much every other day at least is going to keep people focused. You want to be focused. This is a great opportunity. You don't want to let this one slip by. Stay ahead. Are you focused? We talked about that. It's such a simple thing to do, is be focused, but it's also very easy to become unfocused. We have a lot of distractions. We get a lot of objections. People say to you, well, maybe I'll think about it. You can't let that bother me. No means next. You have to remain focused, and the people that you're bringing into the opportunity, help them keep focused as well. Now, when it comes to risk, we put this here, but it's really not a lot of risk in this opportunity. A lot like other risks out there. Now, you see, no pain, no gain. What's the reason for that? Well, the only risk you have here is maybe time. But I will tell you, if you don't put time into anything, you usually can't achieve your goals in anything, whether it be a musical instrument, a career, your job. If you don't put the time into it, how are you going to excel or succeed? So you've got to look at this. People think they're going to join an opportunity and there's a magic button to push, and it just goes and they become very wealthy. There is no opportunity out there like that. I wish there was, but there isn't. You got to put a little bit of effort into it, and that's what being an entrepreneur really is. Then Q&A. People are going to ask you questions. Do you have the answers? Did you study the back office? Did you study maybe the videos, attend webinars, whatever it may be? Learn your opportunity. Become knowledgeable so when you're socializing with people on the internet, they come to you they look at you as the expert. That's what it may be. And that's so important that you have the knowledge, because knowledge breeds success. And then when you have your new recruit, well, you need to take the lead. But you know what happens? You may be new right now yourself. So why not do it together with the person you just introduced to ProMatrix Plus? Because together is more fun. You learn it together, you work it together, and you succeed together. See, each of us have our own strengths and weaknesses, And when you team up with another person, that usually diminishes those weaknesses. So take advantage of that. Work together with somebody else. Be excited, have fun, and always remain focused. Now some icons when we're talking about Facebook. On your top left, when you log into Facebook, you're going to see this little globe there with notifications. That's what I was talking about earlier. All the notifications you get when people make posts or they have an event. It's all going to come up here, and you may want to limit those notifications because they could add up throughout the day. The next thing we're going to talk about is messages. Now, people can message you. In Facebook, they call it PM or private messaging, and they will message you. And again, if you want to message somebody, it's a great idea. Somebody that's new, somebody that's on your team. You may want to remind them of an event or just see how they're doing. They need any help. Messaging is so important, whether it be through email, through your back office message center, or on Facebook. And then finally, we have friend requests. People are going to request that your friendship, and I highly recommend that. So when someone does request to be a friend with you, the first thing that I do is once I add them as a friend, I add them to my group. Go to my group page where it says right below the members, and type in their name. Now, it may take a few seconds for them to show up below you or below that box. It may take a few seconds because, again, this is the internet. Give it some time, sometimes 5, 6, 7 seconds, depending on your internet speed. And then their name will be highlighted. When you type it in, click on that, and they'll be added to your group. It is so simple. So as many friends as you can get is key to succeeding and marketing. Now, sometimes when you're making posts in your group, it doesn't always have to be about ProMatrix. It could be marketing tips. So you want to show people that you know a little bit more than maybe they do. So you want to offer free advice. And that's something that we may be able to help you with in the very near future. It's all about you. It starts with you. You start talking to people all around you. Not just a few people, everybody you know. Speak to them. Build that circle around you. That's your cycle of influence. Get to them. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to do the same thing. They're going to talk to their friends, their people, their contacts, everybody they know. And it's not just Facebook. They have friends, and that's what you should be doing. Calling your friends. Let them know what you're doing. $25. Come on. We throw away more than $25 a month in almost every country, even where that's a lot of money. People still throw that amount away every month. Here you're putting it to something good. You're taking part in yourself. You're showing yourself that you can do it. Be confident. You know what? When you have the knowledge, you learn what we're doing, you are going to be more confident. Some people have success right away. Some people take a few months. Don't judge your success based on somebody else's. You could be better. Maybe you're a little bit slower. But keep going and keep plugging away, because you don't really fail until you quit. And you don't want to be a quitter. You're too good for that. So keep that in mind. Be confident. Change what you need to do to become a winner if that's not where you're at yet. You say you can't recruit? Yes, you can. You're just telling yourself that. And the mind is very powerful. Become a success. You'll have so much pride in yourself. You'll enjoy your life a lot better. And when you're successful, you know what? You surround yourself with successful people. Hopefully you got some good information from today's training. Again, this is social network marketing, and we want you to spread the word around the world. We are ProMatrix Plus. Have a great and wonderful day.